What's going on? In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get more video clients with ads and breaking down the entire process of one of our clients on how he closed $113K in new video deals from only $1,500 in ad spend up to this point. And so I'm going to be breaking down his campaigns. I'm going to show you behind the scenes of what his ad is doing. I'm going to show you the actual steps to creating an ad and the entire breakdown so then you can copy this and use this in your video business. So let's go ahead and dive in. So let's pull up the ad breakdown. Now, this is a breakdown of his actual ad breakdown. So you could see right here, let me pull this up. We spent $1,500 in ad spend. We got about a $36.42 cost per lead. We got about 42 leads. We had about 30,000 impressions, reached about 14,000 people, and then we were spending about $30 per day on ads. Now, this just goes to show you that you don't need a huge ad budget to actually be successful, because we didn't just come out the gate and spend $1,500. We spent 30 bucks a day and we started testing and testing and testing, and we took it slow until we found the winning ad that was producing 80 to 90% of the results. And typically when you're running ads, you're going to have 5-10 ads that you launch, and then 8 of them are going to flop, and 2 or 1 of them are actually going to move forward and actually be getting a cost per lead within KPI. And what that means is basically we're getting a cost per lead within a certain KPI or number that we deem acceptable, and we work with our clients to actually set that up. So this is the actual ad breakdown of how much he spent, right? And then as far as the actual ad, I'm going to go over what he did, why it worked, and how it worked, just so you can kind of see here. So as far as Max, he targets mainly dentists and dental companies and private practices for obviously social content, video content. So they basically do social content on a monthly basis. So they're just doing content on a monthly basis. His packages are typically anywhere between $25K for a 3-month, $40K for a 6-month, and $60K for a 12-month. And we're actually working on upping these price points, but these are the actual price points that he sells when he gets on the phone. So the reason this ad works, let's kind of talk about this for a second. This ad follows a very specific structure that we have found works really well for video businesses when they're trying to get video clients. So there's a structure to it as far as what we're actually doing. It starts out with just straight up social proof. So essentially, he has this doctor right here, and the doctor is talking about how he got booked out for a year using social media content that Max, our client here, created for him. And so the ad starts off directly with social proof where he's saying, hey, we're booked out for a year. We don't have any more time. We're completely slammed, and we just are completely booked out. And it's somebody in the target audience's audience, like a dentist, who's actually saying it. So it comes across as legitimate, authentic, and it catches people's attention in the first 3 seconds. So this is the hook. Now, after that, it goes into Max calling out the problem. And so he says something like, hey, if you're a doctor and you're struggling with getting more patients and you don't have a predictable way to getting clients and patients into your practice, this is he calls out the problem, right? So that's the initial problem. That's the initial thing that he's calling out. So he calls out the problem. Then he seeds the solution. And so here he seeds the solution. He says, you need a predictable system for getting people coming into your practice using social media, because everyone's on social media, and he goes into explaining his argument from there, right? So he seeds the actual solution. And then from there, we do a very simple CTA, which is a call to action, which says, click below and you can watch a short video. And the video goes over how the system actually works, and he seeds out saying, hey, this is the short video, this is what we're doing, and this explains the video explains the process and how it actually works for getting dentists and medical practices more clients. So the overarching theme of this ad, or the breakdown, is A, social proof, then he calls out the problem, then he seeds the solution, then the CTA is click the link below, watch a short video, XYZ. Now, the reason it works, in my opinion, is because he has strong social proof. And when you start with strong social proof, you can get numbers like this to where you have $36 cost per leads of qualified leads, because there's a lot of noise and there's a lot of fluff out there from people who can't actually help, dentists or medical companies or whatever it may be. And so people are just naturally skeptical. And when people are naturally skeptical, the easiest way to cut through that skepticism is to just show a client result or client proof that you were able to get results for your clients, right? And this is why getting case studies is so important, because all Max did was take a case study that he had, cut it up, and put it in this square format here to where it's I believe this is 16 by 9. This is a 4 by 3 format, right? And so he was just able to take that, put it in this format, and then use that social proof in the first couple of seconds, because dentists are going to trust other dentists. Your target market is going to trust other people who look like them. And this is also why you need to niche down so you can run specific ads like this to where you have, you can call out a specific market. If you're just talking to everybody, it doesn't work. And that's one of the biggest mistakes I see is people are just making ads that say, hey, businesses, do you want video content? A, it's not a specific enough niche. And B, it's not a specific enough problem. And so the problem has to actually be very specific to the avatar, to the point where they feel like they're talking or you're talking directly to them. And a lot of people are just vague, it's watered down, it's a diluted solution, and people just don't trust you because it's just very diluted. It's not calling that pain point out, right? You can also notice in the headline here, he says, watch until the end to find out more, and it seeds people to watch the rest of the ad, and then they can simply just click this get offer button down here, and then that takes them directly to a calendar where they can book a time, and then that goes to a call, and then Max obviously converts a percentage of those calls into those packages that we talked about before, and that's how we make money. And this is what helped Max over here close 113K in video deals. You can see Max right there. And this is what's ultimately going to help them get to 100K a month. And that's what we're working on with them right now. And so if you're struggling, follow this format as far as what you're actually putting in your ads. Start off with social proof, call out a problem. So start with social proof. Maybe it's a client saying, hey, we worked with XYZ Media Company and we were packed out with clients. We had so many impressions on our content. We had so many followers go to our page, whatever the problem is, or whatever the solution was. Then you call out the problem. You say, hey, if you're in XYZ avatar and you're struggling to do ABC, then we can seed the solution, help you with ABC, help you with XYZ, help you with this problem using content to help you get this solution. If you want to learn more about that, simply click the link below, watch a short video, and book a call to see if it's a good fit for you, right? So that's an example of an ad. And this short video is what we call a VSL that we created for them. And that's essentially going over, it's a video sales letter, which goes more into depth of what their offer actually is and how it actually helps their clients. And so prerequisites to this, like I said before, is you need a niche. You need a specific avatar. You need to understand the pain points of that avatar. That's one of the biggest problems I see as well, is you need to actually understand what keeps them up at night. And if you don't know that, your ads are not going to work. And so you have to know what keeps them up at night, what pain points can I press on, what can I push on to make them actually have pain and respond to the ad. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. If you want to learn more about how we actually help our clients do this, as far as actually getting an offer set up, getting clients results, getting case studies, understanding how to run these ads, how to set up systems to get leads like this. If you want to learn more about that, click the link below, schedule a quick call with our team, and we're happy to see if we can help. And if not, just keep enjoying the content here on YouTube, and we'll see you guys in the next video.